Hello everyone. Today we're going to be learning about input and output devices. These devices are basically what computers are obsessed about. The I and the O. I stands for input and O stands for output. These two things are what a computer basically does best. Everything of a computer has to do with input and output devices. It's pretty much the only thing a computer does. So we're gonna learn more about these devices as this lesson progresses. I hope you can enjoy and learn as much as possible. And don't forget, we have an activity at the end of this session. Let's start off by defining what are input devices. So let's read together the definition of an input device. An input device is a peripheral piece of computer hardware equipment used to provide data and control signals to an information processing system, such as a computer or other information appliance. So basically, any device where you can actually use and input data into a computer is called an input device. These devices are very important because without them, we wouldn't ever be able to access our computer itself or any other information appliance. So it is very important for us to know the difference between input device and output device. We're going to learn about output device after we view these examples of an input device. The first example of an input device that we have here is a keyboard. Many of you have seen keyboards before. Keyboards are very important because without them we wouldn't be able to type, we wouldn't be able to control maybe if you're playing a game. So then whenever you press one of those keys in the keyboard, it inputs data into the computer itself. The other example we have here is a mouse. A mouse controls the cursor in our screen. As you can see, if you move your mouse around, then the little cursor on the screen is gonna move as well. This helps us to navigate wherever we want to go in a computer. The other example, we have a microphone. Microphones don't necessarily always look like this, but most of the times this is how they look. Microphones record everything that we say and then stores it into the computer, making it also an input device. Now let's have a look at output devices. Let's start off this by reading also the definition together. An output device is any piece of computer hardware equipment used to communicate the results of data processing carried out by an information processing system, such as a computer, which converts electronically generated information into human-readable form. So then an output device is any device used to send data from a computer to another device or users, us. Most computer data output that is meant for humans is in the form of audio or video, or hardware as well, whenever we print something. Thus, most output devices used by humans are these categories. We're going to learn about these categories, or basically these examples now. These examples are, for output devices, are monitor. Monitor is a device that displays what we're doing in a computer. Without a monitor, you wouldn't be able to see what I'm doing right now or what I'm saying right now. Monitors are very important also. They're a very important component of a computer. The other examples that I have here is a headphone. Headphone outputs everything or all the sound that a computer generates. You simply plug it into the jack of a computer, and then you'll be able to hear everything that the computer is basically playing. If you're playing a movie, you're gonna hear the audio. If you're playing a song, you're gonna hear the song, and so on. We're gonna finish off this session with a small activity. I'm gonna display to you some images, and I want you to tell me if it's an input device or if it's an output device. Just write it down wherever you can, and then you can always go back and verify if it's an input or an output. What do you think it's this one? Okay. How about this one? How about this one? as this one. I'm sure you came up with the answers. So thank you for your attention, for your time, and for your interest in wanting to learn about input and output devices. See you next time. If you have any concerns, feel free to contact me. Thank you.